Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for WLBT Plus. My name is Cara Shirley. I am your digital news desk host, here to give you some updates on some things that have happened in our area, actually over the past few hours, as well as some updates on some crimes that have happened over the past few days here. It is a very nice day outside. It is, what day is it? Is it only Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. Okay, that's exciting. It's one more day closer to the weekend than I thought it was. But no, it is a Tuesday, Wednesday, July the 10th here at WLBT, everywhere actually. And we appreciate you guys tuning in, especially those of you who are tuning in on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate you watching there. If you have any questions or comments or anything about the stories that we present to you, or anything really, feel free to leave those in the chat section. And if you will, let me know where you are watching from today. What town are you in? We had people from French Camp yesterday. Someone from Louisiana was tuning in. People all over the place watching us here at WLBT, and we appreciate you very much for that. If you're watching on our website and you want to join in the conversation, you can go over. We suggest our YouTube page. Go there and you can join in and leave any questions or comments that you may have. But again, appreciate you guys being here on this Wednesday. Wednesday. I got the day right. So, before we jump into the news and let you guys know what's happening outside, let's take a look and see what it looks like outside right now. Very warm out there, but it is a rather pretty day. We got a little clouds, little scattered clouds there, but we're not expecting any rain, just a lot of heat, a lot of heat. So, this is looking over Flowwood right there. It's a beautiful day. If you get outside and get a chance to enjoy it, make sure that you are staying hydrated, plenty of water, all of those things that we've been, has been drilled into us over the years, especially living here in the South in the summertime. It can be brutal out there, so make sure you're staying hydrated. Well, jumping into the news, we do have some information on something that happened here in our area over in Brandon, actually. This took place just within the past couple of hours. And what it is authorities are investigating a person who has been stabbed at a home over in Brandon. So, according to the Brandon police, the incident happened in the 200 block of Apple Ridge Road. And I do have this pulled up for you guys so you can take a look at where this is. So, right here in the center of your screen is Apple Ridge Road. Not a very long road, but that's where it's at. And I pull out, zoom out some, you can see we have the Brandon Amphitheater right here. We have, the city of Brandon here. So this is where the stabbing took place. So the Brandon police are saying that the victim was allegedly stabbed in the chest and that a suspect is in custody. The identities of the people have not been released at this time. We don't have any word on the condition of the victim either, but we will continue to follow this and update you guys as soon as we have that additional information. So, you guys tuning in here on Facebook, we have Mary Ann is joining us from Kilmichael, Mississippi. Thank you so much. Linda tuning in all the way down in Laurel. My little sister used to call Laurel Lauro. So, but joining us from Laurel, thank you so much, Linda. And Isley, am I saying your name correct? Joining us from Brandon. Appreciate you. And Ayana is joining us from right here in Jackson. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Got a lot of you joining us here on our Facebook feed and our YouTube feed. So we appreciate you. Again, the person that I was a suspect in the stabbing that happened in Brandon is in custody. If you have any additional information about that, please reach out to the Brandon Police Department and pass that information along to them. So, we have been following the story of the 7-month-old child that was kidnapped over the weekend when their mother went inside of a store. The child's mother went inside of a store for just a moment and left the baby in the vehicle. The vehicle was then stolen with the child in the back seat. Thankfully, the child was found very shortly afterwards. No harm came to the child or anything like that. And a man was arrested in connection to this. He was arrested for kidnapping and auto theft. So his name, the man who was arrested, his name is James Wilson. And you can see him here on your screen. He was in court yesterday on felony charges of kidnapping and auto theft. His bond was set at $300,000 for those charges. So again, he was accused of stealing the vehicle at the Shell gas station on Beasley Road, had a baby in the back seat. Police say that he abandoned the car with the baby inside in Fondren. He was later captured by the Capitol Police at the former Clarion Hotel on I-55 Frontage Road. He claims that he is innocent. He did not steal the car. That is what he said to us, our cameras, when we were there, when he was being transported there. But he claims that he's innocent. We will continue definitely to follow this and let you know what the outcome is with that case. Dana Hampton says here, who was stabbed in Brandon? So Dana, we do not have the information on who the victim was or who the suspect was or is. We don't know the condition of the victim either. We are looking to get that information for you guys, but we don't have it just yet. But we can tell you that the suspect is in custody, and that's about all we know. As soon as we get information on who it is, we will get that out to you guys. Wanda McDonald says that the mother should be charged as well for leaving her baby in the car. And I know we've spoken to Chief Wade about this. He had a press conference on Monday regarding the kidnapping that happened. And he said that they are investigating whether or not they have a basis to file charges against the mother. He's working with Hinds County DA and seeing if that is something that they will pursue. And of course, we're going to let you guys know about it when that happens. Because of the situation, CPS was notified. So will CPS be doing an investigation? We don't know that information. But as soon as we hear anything, we will definitely keep you guys updated on that. So we let you know about a murder that happened in Jackson, sadly, and there was a man who was arrested for this. He was 19 years old, and his name is, let me get this pulled up for you guys. I apologize. So his name is Cameron Lee. That is Cameron there on your screen. Cameron is accused of killing Rotavius Greenfield last Wednesday on Lake Trace Circle. Cameron is 19 years old. So Jackson Police Department is continuing searching for another suspect in this murder investigation. 19-year-old Martavius Douglas is wanted for murder in this incident, as well as a separate murder case. When we get a mugshot of Martavius, we will make sure to share that with you guys. But if you have any information on this, on the location of him, please contact Jackson Police Department or Crime Stoppers and let them know. So we are going to look over here at Facebook. Chris Williams is saying that he said he was innocent, but how did they assume it was him? Like, do they have video of him being in the vehicle? So, Chris, there was a security camera footage from the incident showing him getting into the vehicle, and the Jackson Police Department did release those security pictures to us, or still shots from the security camera. So I'm getting this pulled up here so I can show it to you guys on this computer here. Let me see, make sure I got this right for you. So this is the mug shot that was released to us from the Jackson Police Department on the man that stole the vehicle that had the 7-month-old child in it. This is him here. And then there's also another picture right here. So these are the two images that were released to us, to the media. trying to locate this man. Now, honestly, granted, and even the police department said they're not the best footage or the best quality photos, but this is the security camera that they released to us. And now let me get the pull this back up for you guys so you can see the full screen. This is the man. So you can see that he does bear a very strong resemblance to the 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 security camera footage that Jackson Police Department released to us. Again, here is the security camera footage, and here is the man that was arrested. So he says he is innocent. Everyone in our justice system is innocent until proven guilty, or at least they're supposed to be. So we're just going to follow this case, and we'll let you know about it. But I do appreciate you leaving that comment. Is there an update on the woman found in the ditch this morning in Jackson? No, Brenda, not that I'm aware of, not at this time, but I will look into this for you and I will comment on here and give you an update if we have it, or send you a link to an update so you'll have that information. Catherine Brown said that she is watching from San Diego. Well, thank you, Catherine. I hope my southern accent isn't too much for you. Now let's move on to some other information. Another story that we have that has happened here in Jackson, and it has to do with an apartment complex here in Jackson. It is the Gardenside apartment complex. So they're actually without water. So we learned yesterday that the water was cut off there at Gardenside Apartments on Northside Drive. And according to what we learned, there are at least 5 apartment complexes in Jackson that now owe more than $1.8 million in past due water bills that are more than 90 days behind. So back in April, management for those complexes were warned that they were in danger of their water being shut off. They're owned by out-of-state companies. So Gardenside was not on that list, but they do owe more than $148,000, with the last water payment being made back in February. So we did receive a statement from Jackson Water, and they stated that after many repeated attempts with Gardenside management to collect past due bills, Jackson Water terminated water service. We are attempting to reach Gardenside management for comment, or we are attempting to reach Gardenside management for comment on the water cutoff and what their plans are to do for the people that live there. They're owned by a New York company, and that's according to the Hinds County Tax Assessor's Office. Uh, I feel very, very badly for those people in that apartment complex because, if most of the time with most apartment complexes, I know this has been my case when I've lived in them in the past. Excuse me. That water has been provided. Water is part of your rent, and now these people have no water, and they have no really quick solution for this outside of Gardenside Apartments paying the water bill. I feel very badly for them. If you are someone that lives in that area and you would like to talk to us or anything like that, please reach out. We do appreciate when you guys do that. We enjoy talking with the community, and we would like to know or let people know what your side of this is, how it is for you guys as residents there. But we'll continue to follow this, especially following the 5 other apartment complexes that owe more than $1.8 million. That's a lot of dollars. That's a lot of dollars. And unfortunately, that means that there are 5 other apartment complexes, 5 other apartment complexes full of residents who are at risk of not having their water. And as we all know, you need water. You have to have water. So we'll continue to follow this for you guys. Marvin Mays, are you going to be going live every day at this time? Marvin, I do. Every weekday at 1 o'clock here at WLBT Plus, and we're going to be adding some other shows into there. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you download the WLBT Plus app so you can get notifications of any time we go live. So now we're going to be turning over to an issue that they're having at the Raymond Detention Center. So Hinds County officials are addressing an air conditioning issue that is there at the detention center. And what we are being told is that the facility is currently being cooled by using generators, fans, and other resources. So the county says that a transformer stopped working last Friday. County says that it immediately notified Entergy about the issue, and it's also contacted another company to make sure that they have a backup generator ready. Hinds County is working with Entergy to buy a new transformer that will be installed as soon as possible. Thankfully, especially thankfully with the heat that we've been experiencing, there have been no medical emergencies reported. But we'll continue to follow this. I understand a lot of people are going to have a different feeling on whether or not these people who are incarcerated should it be a concern, and it should be a concern. They are humans, and everyone deserves some of the basic human rights things. So it's not fair, it's not good for them to be sitting there in a air conditionless place, especially in this heat. So yesterday we told you about a Jackson neighborhood that has been seeing a lot of sinkholes, some very big sinkholes. And we've had a lot of you actually out there reaching out to us for several months, telling us about different areas. But you also been reaching out to city leaders for months, even some years. We're going to tell you about that in just a minute. What we have about to happen for us, though, is we're going to be taking a look at our weather. Peyton Garrison is coming in, and she's going to be getting ready. We're going to look. It's unfortunately hot out there, but fortunately uneventfully hot, if that makes any sense. We're getting Peyton mic'd up, and we're going to be going with her in just a second. You guys that are tuned in, appreciate all of you tuning in. Let us know where you're at. What's your temperature right now in your town? Let us know what it's looking like where you're watching from. And we got Peyton. Hi, Peyton. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's Wednesday. We're already halfway through the work week.
Yes, it is Wednesday. I got very confused earlier and was calling it Tuesday. Then I got very excited because
Yeah, I feel like this week has been strangely going by fast in a way, at least to me.
Yeah.
It's only 2 more days and then it's the weekend.
And is it an eventful weekend for us?
Changes are on the way this weekend.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What are we looking at right now?
I mean, today it's not half bad. As you mentioned, it's warm, it's hot. I mean, it's July after all, but this weather out there today, pretty typical for this time of year in terms of the temperatures. We're right now sitting at 91 degrees here in Jackson, but the humidity is not all that bad. So there's not going to be too much of a sticky feel in the air. It's not going to feel like too heavy, if that makes sense, all from that dry air that moved in yesterday behind Barrel, and it's still hanging out for today. So again, hot, you're just not going to be dropping and pouring sweat outside if you have to do any sort of outdoor work. And with that dry air staying in place, it's going to feel okay tonight as well. Upper 60s, low 70s, almost a repeat of last night into this morning. Again, not a bad way to start off your day today before changes arrive this weekend. It involves the heat, the humidity, and also greater chances for rain.
Well, at least we get one kind of nice day, weather-wise, it looks like, for the weekend.
Yeah, I think Saturday will probably be the best day to do any sort of outdoor plans. Keep in mind, regardless of whether you're spending time outdoors Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. We're looking at mid-90s for high temperatures both Saturday and Sunday. When you factor in the moisture, it's going to feel more like 100, maybe upwards of 105. So there could be that heat stress condition concern start to emerge back to the forecast. So you want to be mindful of that this weekend. And you also want to be mindful of the chance of maybe some rain. We're just talking those summertime showers and storms. Coverage may be a little bit higher and greater when it comes to Sunday. So I think Saturday is probably going to be the best day to try to avoid any rain, although there is a slight chance for some of those those hit or miss showers. Sunday, we may be looking at a slightly better chance of more of those widespread pop-up downpours, which actually may provide a little bit of relief. So some at home may not even mind the rain when it comes to this weekend. Some spots are almost in need of rain. We're starting to see an increase in our abnormally dry conditions on the drought monitor. We're not in a bad drought by any means, but we need to get some efficient rainfall, and that could be useful this weekend.
I remember last summer had that really bad drought here.
Yes.
And we definitely do not want to see those kind of conditions here again.
Yeah, I mean, yes, the rain can be impactful. It may be disruptive to your plans, but we definitely don't want to get in a situation where we're going days and weeks on end without any beneficial and efficient rainfall. And hopefully we can see some this weekend. But again, may cause some impacts to your outdoor plans, mainly on Sunday. And this weather pattern may stick around with us for much of next week. So hot, humid, daily chance for some pop-up showers.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Sometimes. Well, guys, make sure you download the First Alert Weather app. You have that QR code right there on your screen, and these guys are going to keep you updated on all of the weather happenings, good, bad, and all in between, all of that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Peyton, for
Thank you.
coming in, and we'll let you go and get to work somewhere else or something like that. All right. Thank you, Peyton. So let's see. Let me come back here for you guys. So we were telling you about the sinkhole that is happening, and this actually in the Rolling Wood community. So residents say they have been dealing with these massive sinkholes for years, even in their yards. One of them was actually, let me get this pulled up for you guys so you can see it here on the camera or the screen. One of them, the hole is actually large enough for them to stand in. One resident says that he has been reaching out to city leaders since 2023, but did not hear it back until he attended a city council meeting. So the drainage issues have caused flooding in backyards and even a driveway to cave in. Did you guys see that right there? That sinkhole, him standing down in it. That is outrageous. So the people who live here say that they're not just concerned for the decrease of their property value, but also safety, because there are children that are in that neighborhood.
I'm very concerned. I cannot stress my concerns enough. Coming in on hurricane season right now, with the intensity and duration of the amount of rain that will produce, that would be significant damage to the sinkhole and possibly to the property.
It's a safety issue, and we've got to do something. We've got to do it now, and we can't keep kicking this can down the road.
So we did reach out to the mayor's office, and they say that a construction company has ordered a replacement pipe, and repairs should be happening soon. We're going to follow this. And if you guys have any kind of issues like this in the areas that you live in, please let us know about it. You can go to our website, email us. You can send us a message on Facebook Messenger, or leave it here in the comments. We'd love to talk to you about it, maybe reach out to you. So moving on to a vandalism that happened at a church in Wiggins. So police have now arrested a man accused of vandalizing and trying to actually burn down a church. So this happened again in Wiggins. His name is Stefan Rowald, and I may be mispronouncing that. He's been charged with burglary, attempted arson, and malicious mischief. So police say that he painted obscenities on the walls of the church and then set something on fire in an effort to burn down the church. Wiggins police chief said that based on what was written on the walls, the case could be prosecuted as a hate crime.
With this involving a church and some of the graffiti that's on the wall, we did reach out to NBI with their crime scene unit and their investigators. We also reached out to the state fire marshal office, since it did involve fire.
Now, the FBI and ATF are also involved in this investigation. We'll continue to follow it and update you guys with information as we get it in here to our station. Now we're going to let you know about something that is happening here in our area in Hinds and Rankin County, where residents are going to have a chance to voice their opinion about a flood control proposal here in Jackson. So a public hearing is going to be taking place today on what's known as Alternative D. And so you'll have 2 Jackson locations and meeting times that you can choose from. The first meeting is going to get going around 2 o'clock, and that's going to be at the Mississippi Public Broadcasting on Ridgewood Road. And then the second meeting is at 6 this evening at the Mississippi Trademark. So if you are a resident that is affected by this and you want to have your voice heard, please go and attend one of those meetings. I'm trying to get my screen to pull up here so I can check on something for you guys. Make sure, seeing if we got an update on any other information, any of the other stories that we have brought to you today. Like I said, this is all, it's kind of news on the fly, call it an interactive newscast, because you guys get to comment and leave your opinions and thoughts here. Lisa Rees, am I saying that right? She said, what's going on with the stabbing in Brandon? So what we know at this time, Lisa, is that one person was stabbed. Allegedly, they were stabbed in the chest, and a suspect is in custody. We don't know the condition of the victim or who the victim is, nor do we have a name yet on the suspect. But we are working to get that information. As soon as it comes in to us here, we will update you guys with it. Again, one of the best ways to get updates on any of our stories here is by downloading the WLBT News app. I know I maybe sound like a broken record with that, but you'll get notifications when breaking news happens. We let you guys know about it. Now, school is going to be starting very soon, unfortunately, for all of the kids out there. So school is going to be starting August the 1st, and I've got to register my kids for school. I have 2 teenagers that are going to be going to school here, and it's kind of a learning the curve of enrolling in a different location. They've gone to one school their entire life, so it's a little stressful, just a little stressful. And I'm sure every other parent watching probably has that same level of stress when it comes time to go back to school. Well, 3 on Your Side, we here are helping to make sure that students who may not be able to get school supplies will have the supplies that they need come school time. So we are we're teaming up with Raising Cane's for Operation Backpack. We're going to be at the Walmart in Ridgeland this Friday collecting donations for the Operation Backpack School Supply Drive. We're going to be there from 8:30 until 6. So you can donate school supplies for students in the Jackson area then, or at any of these other locations. We have Little Ambassadors, Jackson Revival Center Church, and We Will Go Ministries. So if you go to WLBT.com, you can find the addresses for these places and find more information. But if you would like to participate and to help kids go back to school with the supplies that they need, then you are more than welcome to come out and help us and donate. We got something else that is going on, and you can find the information for it on our website. We are currently in round 1 of the summer, let me get those words out right. Summer Burger Battle. Say that 10 times fast. I could not. So this is being sponsored by Mississippi Beef, but what it is, you can vote for your favorite restaurant or bar who has the best burger. So we're in round 1 right now. And then the winner is going to be announced at the end of this month. If you would like to go to our website, WLBT.com, you'll find the Summer Burger Battle, as well as all of the other things that we have going on here, up here at the top of the screen. And you can click on that and vote for your favorite restaurant. And then just make sure you come back and vote and vote and vote again. And tune in to see who is winning or who wins at the end of it. So that is the end of WLBT Plus. I do appreciate you guys tuning in today. Make sure you tune into our newscast tonight so you can get even further updates on the stories that I brought to you today. If you have any questions or any comments or concerns, or you're affected by any of the things that we've talked about, please reach out to us or leave leave those comments in the comments section. But we're going to update you on all these stories even more tonight on our and during our newscast. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock for WLBT Plus. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you go outside, spend any time outside, make sure you stay hydrated. Try to get in the shade a little, stay a little cool if possible. You guys have a great day. Bye.